So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 5 recipes that you can make for breakfast, lunch, or dinner that will only cost you $1. Alright, so the first meal I'm going to be showing you guys is how to spice up the very average bowl of ramen noodles. Alright, so for this, you're going to need some onion, some mushrooms and spinach, of course some ramen, eggs, and this is optional, but I also cooked mine with broth. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys how I'm getting all the figures for these items. I basically just took the amount of money it costs and I divided it by how many servings it comes with. Literally, guys, the end result of this is comparable to something I would have paid like $20 for at my local ramen place. But all you have to do is start by boiling your broth. I just like to add broth because it adds an extra kind of sense of flavor, and it's a lot better than the stuff that they give you in the little packets. And of course, I'm just gonna go ahead and boil my noodles. And then once that is all done, I'm gonna go ahead and add my noodles to the broth. And you guys, look at how adorable the little bowl I used to make this is. This website called Apollo Box actually reached out to me recently, and they wanted to know if I wanted to pick out a couple things on their website, and I was like, heck yes. So I just picked out some things that I could like easily use on an everyday basis. So this was the first thing I picked out. This is so cute. On one side, it says, "Sweet life is full of sweetness," and a little pineapple. And on the other side, it says, "Happy donuts time." I have no idea what that means, but it's cute and it has a little bear on top, and it's the perfect serving size. And I'm gonna go ahead and just finish the bowl up by adding some chicken for a little bit of protein. This is totally optional. And then I also just chopped up some green onions and put those right on top. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. The amount of flavor in here is so good, and I don't know, I just never crave a bowl of regular ramen noodles, so adding all of this yummy goodness to it makes it way better and more delicious to eat. Alright, so for this next DIY, I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this sushi. I am no chef, you guys. Like, I low-key suck at cooking, aka why all the recipes on my channel are easy AF. But another one of the items that I ordered from Apollo Box is this thing, and it's called a sushi bazooka. Basically, what I had read online about it was that it was a product that you basically just put rice and other ingredients into, and then you like plunge the sushi out of it and it makes a sushi roll. So it came with a set of instructions, but they are all in some foreign language. Like, I have no idea what this is, but it's not English. So I just went ahead and went online and looked up how to use it. And to make your sushi, all you're gonna need is some rice, crab, or I actually use imitation crab because it's a lot cheaper, cucumber, avocado, and nori. Now obviously you don't need a sushi bazooka to make this, but it makes it a whole lot easier, so I would definitely have the link to this product below. But basically I'm just packing in my rice on either side, and I just went ahead and boiled this and refrigerated it just to make sure it was nice and cold. And then I'm just adding in the rest of my ingredients, and then I'm very carefully closing it up and making sure it is locked and secured on either side. And bam, it literally took me like 2 minutes to make this. It was so good, and if you purchase all these ingredients, the number of sushi rolls that you can make is crazy. So compared to what a roll at Harris Teeter or a grocery store is like $7, compare that to $1.25. Also ordered one of these super cute bento boxes. I've always wanted one of these, so this is just a wooden stackable one. So it has a layer here on the bottom and then a top layer and a top to go along with it. This thing is super durable, and it also came with a large piece of elastic that you wrap around it, and that way all the pieces don't come apart from each other. And if you want to, you don't have to carry this whole thing. So what you can do is just take it apart and just bring one piece if you want to. Alright, so the next recipe that you can make for only $1 are these lettuce wraps. You guys have probably seen these all over Pinterest, Instagram, etc. But I wanted to show you guys how easy and cheap they are to make. So you don't have to go anywhere fancy to get these wraps. You can actually just get them from Walmart, and they're $2, but they literally come with like 40 wraps inside them. So that will go a very long way. To activate, per se, the wraps, all you have to do is take a bowl of lukewarm water, and then you just have to carefully dip the wrap all throughout it so that it's completely covered with water. From there, you do have to actually work pretty quickly just because the wraps are harder to work with the longer they sit out being moistened. So I'm just adding all my ingredients. It's better to kind of add the lettuce first because that way it's gonna support everything inside of it. And from there, you're just gonna wrap it. Just be careful not to tear the rice paper. It is pretty delicate. And if you want, you can cut it in half, and that is basically it. I found that a great thing to add to these is either like peanut or sweet and sour dipping sauce. That just adds a really good little like flavor to it. Alright, so next I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these amazing healthy oatmeal banana pancakes. So all I'm doing here is just starting by grinding up my oats. It literally took like 2 seconds with this blender. And then I'm just adding in the rest of my ingredients and you get this really good pancake mix. And then you guys know the drill, how to make pancakes. I'm just cooking them stovetop. And what's really cool is this batter probably makes a little bit more than you'd want to eat for breakfast. Just in my opinion, it kind of like is a little bit too much for me. So what I like to do so I don't waste any food is I just put them in a little box and then I throw them into the freezer. And then the next day you can just pop them in the microwave on a piece of paper towel for a minute and a half. And the final recipe I have to show you guys is something I actually recently started making. So this is very new to my kitchen, but it is sweet potato toast. I know this one is not super practical, but I wanted to show you guys how diverse certain ingredients in the kitchen can be. So for example, I never considered eating sweet potato for breakfast. It's just always been something that I would make for dinner, but recently I realized that it's actually very versatile. $1.30 for a bag of 7 or 8 sweet potatoes, I think, which like that is a steal. But I know I'm not gonna wanna have sweet potato every single day for dinner. So a good way to kind of allocate your food is just to buy food that you can use for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Same with like banana. I can eat that as a snack, then I can also use it in those pancakes. I can use cucumber in my sushi and my lettuce wraps and all the stuff I'm showing you in this video. Like you can use it for a lot of things rather than just getting something for the sake of one recipe. So if you wanna make sweet potato toast, technically all you really need is a sweet potato. However, I personally have a couple of different ingredients that you can add on to them at the end just to make them a little more fun. But for this, all you're gonna do is start by taking your sweet potato and making thin slices out of it. If you have a mandolin, that'll definitely help. But otherwise, you can just use a knife and cut it the old-fashioned way. Just be sure to be very careful. Sweet potatoes definitely tend to be a little bit of a tougher vegetable, so you don't want to hurt yourself in any way. So yeah, just take your time when cutting it. It kind of helps if you like score a little bit and then cut it all the way through. So you're gonna cut your sweet potato, and then if you have a toaster, you're gonna go ahead and stick it in the toaster 2 rounds. So you're gonna put it in, let it pop up, and then put it in back again. And if you have a toaster oven, you can just put it on like 350 degrees and leave it in there for about 10 minutes and it'll be cooked as well. But yeah, as you can see, after I'm just adding on a bunch of different things to my slices. These are great, you guys. You can have these for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Obviously, my sweet potato was a little bit smaller, so you're gonna need a couple more slices. As you guys can see, I'm just adding these slices to the bento box that I had put my sushi in previously. This box is so cool because you can pack snacks, lunch, breakfast, all together and just take it and go. Guys, so that is basically it for my 5 meals you can make for $1 video. I had a lot of fun filming this one, so if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know and I will find some more recipes that I can totally share with you guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. I would love for you guys to join the fam. Also, be sure to check me out on Instagram if you have not already. I'm always posting on there and I would love to interact with you guys on there as well. And leave me a comment below letting me know which recipe you think looks best. Alright, but that is basically it. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!